Hi guys, trying to get this thing set up here. Hey, so I'm over here fishing, but thought I'd do a little live about 1776. I have been following them all day for a while now. Been my friends, Freedom Squirrel and Red Squirrel are out there protesting against 1776. Thank you guys. They're with Anarchy Princess, which who would have thought? I honestly did not care much for Anarchy Princess, but now she's like joined with my friends, the Patriots, to fight against the pedos. So what can I say, guys? Pedos suck. We do not support pedos. And if people who don't necessarily believe the same as us are willing to fight against the pedos with us, then I mean, what can I say? We don't have to always agree on everything in order to work together. We as in the Patriots, tried to get people who, I hate to say it, but I'm sorry, the Proud Boys, which David is a Proud Boy, we tried to get them to stand up against David. I do know that the Proud Boys quietly have contacted David and told him not to do this with the pedos, but they haven't stood up. Nobody has stood up against these people except for the Squirrels and Defender of Ants and Anarchy Princess. So whoever will stand up against the pedos, yeah, hello, we should all join together. I'm out here on the lake in Texas. I was hoping to get enough money to at least $300 to be able to get down to DC and then go from there. Hi, buddy. Yeah, me and Spike, we're going to go down and help Anarchy Princess and Defender of Ants and the Squirrels to get rid of the pedos out of our own movement. We have to start standing against our own who are pedos, guys. We Patriots do not stand with pedos. That's just all there is to it. We don't. And if you won't stand against those in your own group or your own people who are doing evil, then you're no better than the opposition, who we always say, why won't you stand against those who are doing wrong on your side? We say that to the other side, but we don't say it to ourselves. I don't know how we cannot go against those like pedophiles in our own group and yet go against pedophiles in the opposite groups. If you're going against pedophiles, go against them no matter where they are. So I would like to say that I personally, Lori Arnold, I am there with you guys. Freedom Squirrel, Red Squirrel, Defender of Ants, Anarchy Princess. I'm there with you in spirit. I wish I could be there with you guys. I do. I just can't afford the gas to get down there right now, guys. And I've got some stuff I'm doing here. I've got a protest this Saturday that I'm going to. That's another one of those drag kid shows. I'm totally against this stuff. I'm against grooming of kids. I'm against any pedophiles or anybody that does that kind of stuff. So what can I say? If you want to sexualize kids, I'm against you. It's sad that people are using God to defend pedophiles. The 1776 Restoration Movement is using God to defend pedophiles. They say they deserve, some of them say they deserve second chances, and some of them say, oh no, they're not really pedophiles. If somebody has pled guilty or is a convicted sex offender, they need more than just people saying, oh, I would let my kids be around them. That is not enough to say that they are not pedophiles. Like what person who is not a pedophile would say that they are guilty of pedophilia? Who would do that? Seriously, if they're not guilty. We're talking about Bandit. This is Marcus Coppock. Marcus, and I believe his last name is Coppock. Marcus Coppock. This man, look him up. He has molested kids. So he's on the registered sex offender list. And the leader of 1776 Restoration Movement, David Riddell, aka Santa, has said that he defends Marcus Coppock because obviously he's not doing anything, he hasn't done anything wrong. He says he hasn't, right? And we know child molesters always tell the truth. There was my eye roll. Guys, this is just disgusted me that people who say that they're patriots are willing to put kids in harm's way. There's a lady there, her name is Crystal, who is the security. She got arrested last night because she was going towards a gentleman and saying to him with her not bear spray, what is that? Pepper spray. She had her pepper spray. She went from across an entire lawn towards a gentleman who then, when she got near him, said, you're dangerous. You're making me, you're endangering me. And then she has her bear spray up and is going, if you don't stop going away from me, then I'm going to spray you. He's like backing up from her, and then he stops backing up from her and she sprays him. Like, what woman is allowed to go after a man with bear spray, saying, as she goes near him, says, if you get near me, if you stop going away from me, I'm going to spray you. Crystal, give me a break. That's why you got arrested, girl, because you went after defender of ants. You can't go after people and then say, oh, they were endangering me because I went after them and they stopped going away from me, so I sprayed them. She got arrested. She is still tonight doing stuff against people, threatening them. And let me tell you what about this Crystal woman. Let me tell you what she's done. Crystal was the one who and I know this, she went, when we were on the People's Convoy, we were at, I believe it was the hangar, and she left her young child, too young to talk, she left him in the car so she could go have sex with a man. And she was gone all night long. And there was a girl, Lauren, who went and broke in to her car because she locked her kid in the car with just like the window rolled down a little bit. And this girl had to, they all had to break in, get the kid out, and then had to watch this kid all effing night. Guys, tell me that's okay. Tell me that's a good mother. Tell me that's the mama bear that, I'm sorry, but David says there's a mama bear that was friends with Bandit who trusts him around her children. And that's what he based his decision on, this sex offender, that he was not really guilty, was on a mama bear's word. If this is the mama bear, which she is friends with Bandit, if this is the mama bear, I'm sorry, guys. A mama bear is not somebody who leaves their kid in a car all night long, alone, in a parking lot full of people, while she goes out to get drunk and get screwed. Hello? That's the mama bear that David, I think, is basing his decision on. Santa, these people are nuts. They are not patriots. Those of us who are patriots really do have to stand up against people who are bringing our movement down. All of us, right, left, we do need to unite on the things that we can unite on. I'm one of those people that I firmly believe that we all need to unite. And that even though we don't all agree, that we can agree to disagree. I'm going to smoke my little vape, but I don't do it on the thing looking like an idiot like David does. I go off a little bit. It just looks stupid to sit there and vape constantly. Ugh. Is there anybody here tonight? I'm really excited because Squirrel and them are having a good time. And I wanted to be there. Oh, I missed it. Flush, the 1776 movement. Yeah. You can't claim self-defense when you are the aggressor. Exactly. She was the aggressor. She went up to these people. You cannot go towards somebody and say, you're making me feel uncomfortable. I'm coming towards you. And if you stop going away from me, I'm going to spray you with mace. Hello? How can you do that? Girl, no. This Crystal, man, she's crazy. Okay, so let me tell you another thing that happened. When I was with the People's Convoy, I was with a friend of mine. I call him Texas. And he has a dog, a pit bull. And we would tie her up to the back of his car. And she's not always friendly with everybody. And so we tied her up to the back of his car. I was busy like putting markers on my car. And hi, Face of America. And the first time I was doing this stuff and I heard the commotion, I heard the dog barking like really bad. And we're trying to see what was going on. And Crystal, her little boy, the one that she locked in the car, was coming towards this pit bull who was tied up and was coming towards her. And she was barking, pretty viciously at him. And he was still coming towards her. And we got him to go, Mom, hey, watch him. To what we were doing before long, heard the damn dog barking again. Coco's barking. Why is she barking? What's happening? We look over there. Effing kid is still there, coming towards her again. And here is a pit bull barking and like aggressively tied up. And again, the second time she has her kid coming towards the dog. The dog starts yelling at her, hey, watch your kid, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Unbelievable. This is the Crystal who is pulling moral superiority on the rest of us. This woman, she's nuts, man. She is a bad, bad mom. Crystal, Lori Arnold just called you a bad mom. I've been watching you all day running after everybody. I'd like to know where your kid is. Where the F is your kid? All day, I've been looking for your little kid. Where is he? I've seen you running after people, spraying people, trying to threaten people. But where is your child? Who's watching him? Is he with Bandit? Does Bandit watch him? Is he your child's protector? Is he the one that watches your children when you're gone? I'm kind of curious, Crystal. I'd like to know. I've been watching live streams all day on both sides. So I made a new sign And I wanted to let you guys know I made a new sign today. It's got two sides. The first sign is gays against groomers. The second side I made today after watching all the 1776 stuff, and I decided to do, it says, do child molesters deserve second chance? And I'm going to go out tomorrow, I think over in Fort Hood maybe area with my sign, and I am going to have a live stream and see what people think. Do child molesters deserve second chances? Dom, also known as the Golden Chariot, has said very, very, very child molesters deserve second chances. And yet his cult leader, David Riddell, says they don't. So which is it? Do child molesters deserve second chances or not? I don't think they do. I think child molesters deserve a wood chipper. Once you have molested a child, as far as I'm concerned, you don't belong in the public and in society anymore. You have proven that you are willing to hurt children and to molest children. You now need to be branded if you want to be in regular society. If you don't want us to keep you in like jail or whatever, or murder, kill child molesters, I'm not against that. I'm not against putting them away forever. You guys let me know what you think, but I think child molesters are the most disgusting, despicable people on the face of the earth. Who would hurt a child? Like, who finds a child sexually attractive, guys? It's sick. It's sick. And these people who, in the name of God and in the name of forgiveness, think that child molesters deserve second chances, they don't. They don't deserve any second chance. You know who deserves a second chance? The child who was molested. They deserve a fucking second chance. Yes, they deserve a millstone around the neck and thrown into the ocean. Yeah, and yet the Bible, there are people who are using the Bible and God and forgiveness in order to say that child molesters deserve a second chance. And that's where I'm not a Christian, but I have been a Christian before. And I'm sorry, but there is no way that God may forgive everybody for sins, but that doesn't mean that God is okay with just like letting child molesters live with or be around kids. Whoops. Hold on a minute. I gotta get my my fishing pole fixed. Hold on. I am fishing with Chicken Heart tonight. No, so I know my Bible pretty well. I used to be a Christian. I'm not anymore, but I used to be. And I know very well what the Bible says. I know that Jesus specifically says very specific things about what happens to people who hurt children. Jesus was very much someone who loved children and who protected children, and said that it would be better for you to not be born. I'm sorry. It would be better for you to not even have ever been born than to hurt a little child. That's Jesus, folks. I may not be a Christian, but I know what Jesus said. And Jesus said, don't hurt the children or you'd be better off not being born. And yet we have Christians who say in the name of God, we must forgive these people and give them second chances, child molesters. No. I feel lucky I feel lucky that I am not beholden to follow the Bible or a God. I just know what's right and what's wrong. It's very obvious. Right and wrong is there's a natural order to things. And I don't need the Bible to tell me that molesting and being sexually attracted to a child is wrong. I don't need it. And any God that says it's okay to molest children, or that we give second chances to, I don't want to know that God. And I'll be honest, these people are not using the real God of the Bible to do that, to say it's okay to molest children. Oh, I know. Yes, Face of America. Throw it back at them, because that's the whole thing, is where I feel like I hate to say at the perfect time, like have all these different things, but I've been a Christian and I'm not now. There are so many things that I've been through that I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, as far as they as in Christians, but no, I've been fighting against Christians accepting child molesters into the churches for quite a while now. Child molesters do not belong in church without letting people know, at least know, that they are child molesters. You are putting children in danger, all in the name of God's forgiveness. We cannot do that. We cannot say that it's okay to put people in danger, especially children, in the name of God. God does not want children to be molested. I sit and think about all those children. The little kids who sat there and prayed, Jesus, please help me. Please help him not to come molest me tonight, Jesus. And nobody saved them. Nobody saved them. There was no Jesus to come and save them. Not only that, but the people who claim to be in the name of Jesus, just let them keep being molested. How do you do that in the name of Jesus? How do you do that in the name of Jesus? Jesus loved many people. Jesus sat and he ate with tax collectors. He sat and he ate with women who were prostitutes. He sat and ate with people who were sinners. They have done bad things. And Jesus sat and ate with them, and he loved them. He loved them. But he did not say that what they were doing was okay. He just loved them. He didn't sit and berate them, but he loved them. I don't remember one incident in the Bible, and maybe someone can correct me, but I don't remember one instance in the Bible where Jesus sat and ate and said, I love you, child molesters. Jesus has never said anything about accept child molesters. I understand that there is such a thing as God's forgiveness for anyone who does anything. That's God forgiving you. God does not say because you're sorry that all of a sudden you're okay and you can just go do whatever you want. That's not true. Being molested is a life effing sentence. It's a life sentence. It destroys a person's life forever. And yet we want second chances for sex offenders and child molesters. It's not right. I think I would join with just about anybody who was against child molesters. Yeah, I know I was molested too. I'm sorry that you were molested, Face of America. I have met so many people out there. Once I started going live, or not live, but like being public about the things that have happened to me, being raped, being molested, all that stuff, I started getting so many messages from people who like privately were talking to me about themselves, their brothers, their sisters, and all that have been molested. I've had great conversations on Main Street in front of my house on the road. I have had grown ass older men crying with me because they were molested when they were a kid. It's just, I have met people everywhere I go. People are talking about themselves being molested, men and women. We have to stop this. I don't care what side of the aisle you are on politically. If you're against child molesters, peace. Let's join together. It's time for the right and the left to join together, guys. We got to join together. We may not always agree on everything, but there are some things that we agree on. And everybody should agree on fucking child molesters. I'm sorry, child molesters. Who would agree that it's okay to molest a child? And I'm going to tell you, I do not agree in second chances for child molesters. And I'll tell you why. People always keep telling me, well, don't you believe in second chances, and don't you believe that people change? Yes, I believe in second chances. Yes, I believe that people change. But your sexual preferences don't change. I don't believe in praying the gay away. I don't believe in praying the child molester away. If you have sexual preferences, whether it's for a man, whether you're straight, whether you're gay, whether you're bi like me, whatever you are, you can't be reformed. Yes, you're right. They can't be reformed. Whatever your sexual preference is, it's what it is. You're not going to change it. You can't just pray it away. You can, just like a straight person, a gay person, or a person who is attracted to children, you can not act on your sexual preferences, whatever they are. A straight person can not have sex until they're married or whatever. Very, very easily they cannot do, well, I don't say easily, but I mean, they can decide that and choose not to. A person who is gay can choose to not act on those preferences and instead either stay celibate or if they're like bisexual like me, maybe go for the other sex, the opposite sex, whatever. Child molesters, same thing. They are attracted to children. The best that a child molester can do is not act on their sexual preferences. So if they just don't act on them, if they've already done that by being a registered, there was a bug on me, oh my God, gross. If they have already acted on it and been a sex offender, dude, they're not gonna change. We know their sexual preference now, and if they've already acted, we know that they are willing to act upon it. So once you've proven that you're willing to act as a child molester, why would we give you a second chance? Who would give you a second chance? Putting children at risk so that you can have a second chance at life? No, once you molest a child, your life is over. We don't want you here anymore. Honestly, go the fuck away. I'm sorry, but there's no place for child molesters in normal society. Go away. You should not have done that. You should not have molested a child. Once you molest a child, we've got nothing for you in society. Either stay in fucking prison or get yourself tattooed with a big A or whatever, chomo on your forehead, whatever it is. But we have got to find a way so that everybody knows what these people are. Once they've been convicted of molesting a child, we need to know who they are. And we have to protect our children. I really don't give a crap about your rights and all this shit. Once you molest a child, we have nothing more to give you. You don't belong in our society anymore. You just don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. I really appreciate the squirrels, Red Squirrel, and I love Mel. The squirrels, I don't really know Defender of Ants or Anarchy Princess, but I appreciate them. I appreciate them doing what I can't do right now. I'm in Texas here, and it would cost me way too much in gas to go all the way down there to Washington, D.C. It'd be like $300. I just can't afford it right now. So I'm going to have to stay here. But I am supporting them every way I can. Please, please support them if you can. Support Freedom Squirrel, Defender of Ants, and Anarchy Princess. They are doing what I wish I could do. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous because I want to go down there so badly. I do. I want to go down so bad. Oh, I want to go to DC. So what I did is I don't have a job. I'm in the middle of a divorce, and I'm over here in Texas visiting a friend. So I can't afford to go down there. And I did a give, send, go, but like I didn't get any money to go down there. So what I decided is I went ahead and I did like Mel and them are doing, and I signed up for, what is it? To deliver food. DoorDash. I'm just going to do DoorDash and stuff. Oh, she does. AP triggers them so bad, man. Me and AP would do really good together. I'm going to consider myself a professional antagonist. And I say that with all due respect and tons of pride. I am an antagonist, guys. If you are doing something wrong and you want to hide it, I will antagonize you until it gets brought out in daylight. I have been attacked by these people. Oh my God, from 1776 and the riot and stuff. They've been attacking the hell out of me. They've been telling me that, they've been saying all kinds of shit to me. I even had Crystal yelling at me. I'm in Texas. It was kind of funny. But they just don't get it. That We are united, right, left, united against the pedos. And they are supporting the pedos, and they just don't understand that that's what it is. I'm going to say Oreo Express, you are a liar, sir. A liar. Oreo Express, I watched his live, and he's all saying, I don't know why these people are going against 1776. Yes, you do, Mr. Oreo Express. Josh, you know exactly why. You know exactly why they're going against them. It's because of the pedos. That is exactly why. Exactly why. Oh, yeah. Oreo, you know better. You knew exactly why they were going after 1776, and you're pretending like you don't know why. I know people who have gotten a hold of you privately, Oreo Express, to complain. Friends of yours who have complained to you about the sex offenders and complained to David about the sex offenders and how this was going to hurt the movement. And you ignored them, and you won't even return their phone calls. But guess what? Now all of a sudden you're saying you don't know Oreo Express, Josh, and you don't know why? Yes, you do. You do know why, Oreo Express, Josh. You know why. It's because there are effing sex offenders there. Duh. How you dare to pretend like you don't know why. And then to try to get other people, men, to come down to attack these women down here, the Squirrel and AP. Really? You're going to have men come down on Monday and attack them? Well, let me put a call out to all my friends. If you are within DC, go down and help the Squirrel. Go down and help Defender of Ants. If you don't like pedos, go down and defend them. Because apparently Oreo Express is bringing a bunch of patriot men to come attack them. And I sure as hell hope that those patriot men are not Proud Boys. Because guess what? I'm just going to say this. Give me 1 second to puff on my little cig. I'm going to say it here in a minute. I have been putting a call out and have been speaking, saying a lot to the Proud Boys. David is a Proud Boy, and he is supporting a pedophile. Pedophiles, but I'm going to just say bandit with a pedophile. How can the Proud Boys go after groomers, as in people who are at the libraries sexualizing kids? How can they go after them and then not go after their own David Riddell? He is a Proud Boy. He has put his little Proud Boy symbol up many times, even when he was getting arrested. Then we've got Josh, Oreo Express, who is constantly with the Proud Boys if he's not a Proud Boy. Then we've got, what is his name? I have to think. Raptor, who I specifically got a hold of. Raptor, who is the head of security for 1776. I got a hold of him. I text him because I had his phone number. And I text him about the sex offender. And you know what he told me? I'll take care of it. Trust me, Lori. Trust me. Really? You want me to trust you? You're telling me a woman who has been abused sexually and who has been molested to trust a man to take care of it? And look how well you've taken care of it, Raptor. You've done nothing except for let him be around the kids. As a matter of fact, Raptor, the head of security and Proud Boy, was the one who talked Santa David into keeping, what is his name? The second child molester. What was his name? Frank Ledford. Kept Frank Ledford in there. He talked Santa into letting Frank Ledford come back in there. He's a level 3 sex offender. Guys, we gotta. Who's gonna defend the fucking women and the children? Well, guess what? The men won't do it. I will. The women will. Freedom Square will. AP will. Anarchy Princess. We will. We will stand up against this. I may be in Texas, but I don't have to be there to stand up against this shit. I will do it online. I have been going everywhere. I've been spending my time during the days going everywhere online. I watch 1776. I watch Freedom Squirrel, AP. I watch Defender of Ants. I watch all these people. I've been watching every side. I've been watching everyone. And I'm keeping an eye on everybody, and I'm telling everybody what's going on. I'm telling my side what's going on. So I will defend children and women against pedophiles every fucking day of the week. I'm not going to lie. I've told the man I would cut his fucking dick off because he tried to molest my next door neighbor girl who had a mental disability because her mom did drugs while she was pregnant. And this poor girl had her hands all like this. She couldn't she always had her hands like that. She couldn't really speak well. And this motherfucker thought he was going to go over there and tried to molest her in their house. And the next day I come over trying to find out. I love this little girl. I call her little girl. She's a teenager, but she's mentally not quite there. She's probably about 7 or 8 mentally. And he comes over and he was going to, thinking he could get her in the bathroom and start playing with her boobs and shit. I found out the next day when I was over there and he was over there wanting his bicycle back. I'm like, motherfucker, I'll cut your fucking dick off. And I would. I'm not afraid to go after child molesters. I'll stand up to those motherfucking child molesters. If it's the last thing I do, I would stand up for children. I would give my own life for children. Do not go after the children. Because this mama bear, this is a real mama bear. I'll go after fucking you. And I will destroy you. I will destroy child molesters. So thank you to all those who go after the child molesters. Thank you. And to those of you, men, Proud Boys, and others who are afraid to stand up to child molesters, fuck all of you. Us women will stand up. We will stand up where you won't. I will never back down. I've been beat before by men. And guess what? They get pissed off because they knock me down and I don't care how much it hurts. I fucking get right back up. And I've had my first husband tell me, why won't you stay down when I beat you? Well, motherfucker, because Lori doesn't stand down to nobody. She stands down to nobody. And child molesters, never. I will always stand up for women and children. Anyway, guys, please do not support 1776 restoration movement. If you have anybody in your state, your representatives, let them know to not be associated with them. If anybody, please, Marjorie Taylor Greene, do not get involved with these people. They will tear you down. Anybody that gets associated with 1776 is going to go down with them. I'm going to say 1776 is on its last leg. And if you want to support patriots, then let's start some movements and let's get going. But we cannot support pedos, guys. Thank you. I tweeted her too. I tweeted Marjorie Taylor Greene and told her, please do not get involved in this. They will pull you down. Oh my God, these people, Steve, I know so much about these people, guys. I know so much about these people. I lived with them for so long with the People's Convoy. I know a lot. I'm telling you, you guys get me down to DC. Like $300 gets me down to DC. I will do some damage on the chomos. 1776 will be gone if Lori gets down there. I could tell you that. Anyway, well, I'm going to try to finish fishing. I love you guys. Peace out. God bless America, even though I don't believe in God. Love ya.